His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was gonna wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring, showcase Umaga's cruel brutality, and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He can be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably gonna outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title's only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being. He can easily change that trend right here tonight.
John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena, a 3-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship! Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga! And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena!
Desire and resolve will be tested tonight, all for the right to claim the championship.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena, he wants to obliterate him, like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got.
Slam!
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage. Umaga will look to continue to use his 100-pound weight advantage in an effort to become the WWE champion.
Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey, and his handler, Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for
These two going strike for strike, it seems. Oh, man.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Who will break first? That is the question.
Oh, right to the throat.
In danger of being counted out. Now's the time to get back to the ring.
Oh!
Taking this thing out onto the floor now. And let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at the same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan Bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble.
What a reversal! And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe-to-toe, it's going to be bad.
From the top!
Elbow drop, good Lord!
This is what it's going to take. You have to go all out if you want that title. And he goes crashing to the outside. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. And you just see Cena's legs bent awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now. A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan Bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena, nice takedown, stack for the pin.
Here's the pin. Title could be decided. Kick out after one from the champion.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
Countered with a stiff headbutt.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals. Sharp clothesline hits its mark.
Cena with the reversal.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Oh, jeez.
Right across the throat.
Overwhelming offense now from Umaga.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Every counter being answered with another.
And his body seems to be their preferred target.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. These two showing how well they know each other.
Wow, sunset flip powerbomb.
Cover.
We're going to shut this down.
The challenger fending off the 2 count.
Still gonna take a massive effort to keep him down. We're about to see it.
Cena with an attitude adjustment.
That's it. The title's going nowhere.
Shoulders are down.
You're not going to get a cover whenever they're that close to the ropes.
Cena gets intercepted.
Short clothesline.
He wants this fight on the outside. Boom!
Cena dodges out of that.
Whoa, monkey flip.
I love it.
Face drop.
John Cena is pulling out all the stops, trying to keep Umaga down.
Clothesline. So effective. He gets into the ring.
Some showboating from Umaga here.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
He's able to beat the count just in time. And he kicks out of the pin in 1. He powered out at 2. I can't believe it. And only gets a 1 count.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
He gets out of the way.
This'll do it. Umaga!
Oh, Samoan spike.
The challenger comes up big. Getting set up in the corner now.
Now positioned onto the top rope.
Oh my God, all the way to the floor!
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Oh, and it's reversed. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
WWE back and forth, blow for blow, just teeing off on another.
Ending this test of wills with a big exclamation point.
Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look out!
A headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
And he tosses him back in now.
Good Lord!
Exerting his dominance.
Brutal attack from Umaga. He smells Cena's blood in the water.
Two powerhouses. A
Going takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look
Shoulders
at
pinned. Cover. New champ incoming. Got the cover. Looking at
count before 2. Not quite enough to put him away. Look at this. This can't be good. Lands face first.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has set Umaga apart. If he gets confused and the bloodthirst takes over, this'll do it. Umaga!
Samoan spike!
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new...
Rearing way back.
There's a Samoan spike!
Looking for the pin.
Be moments away from crowning a new
champion, an undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way.
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw general manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. 2 bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features two Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
Two roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match. And accompanied by Paul Ellering and a combined weight of 620 pounds. Akam and Razor, the authors of pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-minute warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And a combined weight of 770 pounds. Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's an irregular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules.
Oh, nothing fancy here.
Tasting victory.
Backed up.
And pops the shoulder up.
I don't know if I would have gone for a pin so soon. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. From the top.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
Authors of Pain taking on 3-minute warning in a match that feels created for them. Extreme Rules. Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure...
Nice takedown.
Stacked him up. And he hits the shoulder up before, too.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Enough already.
Not choosing your head. And Jamal is derailed for a moment by that attack.
Yeah, Heyman looked confident going on the attack.
Taking a little tour of ringside, and I guess we're one of the pit stops. Just bashing them with that hammer.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, man.
And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams. Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's using your noggin.
Rosie responds. And that'll take a bit of a fall out of Akam.
Jamal putting some punishing offense on display. His superstar has control of the opponent, driving them down to the canvas. And what's next? From the middle rope.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
And he counters.
Oh. Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
From the heavens.
Taking this fight back into the ring.
Forget it. AOP just fell to their demise.
Jamal on the receiving end.
We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all expectations.
Oh, this, what a headbutt. Watching the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse. Come on now. What is this manager bringing out? You should revoke his license for this.
He has him in his grasp.
Punch to the stomach and stopped in their tracks. Ooh! What an aggressive side slam. Oh my, what a splash!
The wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
Extreme Rules takes an intense toll on the body. The longer this match goes, the worse it gets.
Oh no! Driving down with the sledgehammer. Oh man, Razor took his head off.
He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
Yeah, Extreme Rules matches eventually take their toll on everyone.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Driven into the barricade.
Wrench in the arm. Boom! Clothesline. This is a whole new level of chaos and brutality.
3-minute warning and AOP just keep upping the ante on each other.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming.
Here we go.
Continuing to torture the back here.
Fighting the pain with it.
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
I thought once he executed that, it was good night.
You have to wonder, how much more can he take?
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself.
Oh. Here we go, Byron.
Meeting the minds. Shoulders down, going for the win.
Keeps his team in this one.
Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
A deafening cheer from the WWE Universe is reverberating around us.
Absolutely.
Full control of their opponent, slamming their opponent right in front of the corner with more in mind here. Look out!
Got the knees up just in time.
A Samoan drop. This could be the end of the night for Rosie. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
Now, what a Uranagi.
Jamal going up. Here he comes.
Blast off.
Lands the splash.
3-minute warning might just be done messing around.
Up they go.
Samoan driver.
Is there any life left in Rezar?
Here's the pin. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.